So, Rambo 3 is the sequel to Rambo's 1 and 2. This time, we don't have the First Blood title. Directed by Peter MacDonald, this is the last movie to feature Richard Crenna before his death in 2003. And this has the events during the Soviet-Afghanistan War. In this movie, what happens is Rambo, his friend Colonel Sam Trautman, travels to Thailand, hoping to convince veteran John Rambo to accompany him on a training mission in Afghanistan. When Rambo refuses, he decides to go alone. But while trying to help the mujahideen, he gets kidnapped by a ruthless Russian colonel who submits him to torture. And hearing the news, he volunteers for a top secret undercover mission to once again whoop ass, take names, and save his friend. But the ruthless Soviet army and the Russian leader is bent on killing Rambo as well. This movie is my least favorite of the Rambo films, but it is still a pretty damn good Rambo movie. It definitely has its problem, a villain problem, and with the script. But all in all, I gotta say, Rambo 3 is a decent sequel. It's a decent sequel. Now I do know the original director of photography and the original director, Russell Mulcahy, was fired during this movie. And now I do get what the critics are saying on here. I'll say this. It is the timing of the movie which is unabashedly so anti-Soviet, and it does kind of mess with that a little bit. And this becomes way too over the top in a lot of areas. But I gotta say, I don't understand the backlash towards this one. I gotta say, this is another good one. There's a lot of great, entertaining things about this movie. Now, the villain is not one of them. The villain is horrible. The villain is completely bad, and he's not very threatening. And he is the worst villain of the Rambo villains. So hopefully Rambo Last Blood will have another great villain. But at the end of the day, the only villain that's actually pretty good is the one in the next movie, which I'm gonna get to. So I gotta say, this was a lot of fun badassery here. And I gotta say, the action is still awesome. I gotta say, Sylvester Stallone is still pretty badass in the role. Sylvester Stallone, he is Rambo. Like I said in my First Blood review, you ain't gonna find nobody better to do this part. So don't even think about recasting him. And I gotta say, there is a lot of moments in this movie where I'm just sitting there. This is over the top, but I like it. That's basically how I felt. It's over the top, but I really do like it. It's bloody, it's hardcore. The director doesn't shy away from this film, and it's just a lot of good, awesome stuff going on. How can you say no to that? Of course, this is the last movie for Richard Crenna as the Colonel, because he did pass away in 2003, but he was great for his last movie as Rambo's friend. And the war of violence is actually pretty great. Is Sylvester Stallone we talking about? And so of course is Rambo's gonna get pretty hardcore in the violence. All in all, music is still good, cinematography is still good. It moves at a very fast pace. Not much more to say on for Rambo 3 than that. So I will give Rambo 3, even though it is the weakest in the Rambo movies, an Epictastic. Let me know what you guys think of Rambo 3 down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? We have one more Rambo movie to review before Rambo Last Blood this weekend, this coming up Friday, and can't wait for that. So